Hello yoga community, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnngeline, and today's class is just a fun flow celebrating New Year's Eve and ringing in the new year. So let's get started actually in downward facing dog today. So right into the practice. And once you arrive in your down dog, close your eyes. Take a moment to just hop right into body, right into breath. Acknowledging all and any sensations that you may feel. Using the breath to create some clarity within the mind, some space, so that we can turn on awareness and really bring in what we need for this practice. So today, rather than setting an intention, let's let the intention come through from our movement, from each and every posture that we'll take today, so that when we get to the end of our flow, our intention will be created, will have evolved. Just a couple more cycles of breath here. You should already feel some heat turning on in the arms and the legs, the abdominals. If you haven't already, let's blink those eyes open. Let's see your toes, wiggle your toes. Lift your heels up and down. Just bring some movement into the ankles, into the feet. Then around your spine, take it all the way forward into a plank pose. Let the head be last to arrive. Initiate from the tailbone, undulate it back, head last to arrive. 2 more times, round it forward. Plank pose, let the tail go, let the spine go like you were doing a cow right into down dog. 2 more, round it forward and undulate it back. Last one, round it forward and take it back. Right leg goes high, send that leg nice and straight. Begin to open the hip, bend the knee, scorpion, re-straighten the leg. Step the foot to the outside of the right hand, right arm goes up, open up for a little twist. Circle out the wrist. Reverse the circle of that wrist. Rotate onto the pinky edges of the foot. Look back behind you, a little reverse skandasana. Nice stretch through outer right hip. Strong, straight left arm. Gaze over the backhand. And then place the hip all the way down. Bend your left knee. Rotate to face the back right corner. Seated twist. Left arm hooks to the outer right leg. Gaze over the right arm. Nice, long, steady breath. Wringing out anything that won't serve us in today's practice. Anything that didn't serve us for this past year. And then unwind into standing split facing the front of the mat. Plant the right foot, let the left leg go high. Again, take the leg, rotate it open, so externally rotate. Bend the knee, little scorpion in this standing split. Keep the leg muscles of the right leg turned on. And then straighten that left leg, come back to neutral. Bend the knee in towards the belly. Squeeze the lower belly in. Start to round up, come all the way up into one-legged mountain. Left knee comes through, arms go high, stand tall through the right side. So watch that we're not sinking to that right hip, but we're lifting up and out of that hip. Straighten out the left leg, kick through the heel, power up the quad. Take a breath in. As you exhale, re-bend the knee, but lift it a little bit higher. Hug the knee in towards the underarm. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, left hand to left shin, open the knee out to the side, right arm goes out also. Lift out of the right hip. Circle the left leg behind you now all the way to the outside edge of the right side of your mat. Bend your left knee, arms out to a T, lower the spine. Fly the arms as you scoop the lower belly in, hug the ribs. Feel that heat turn on through right leg. Warrior 3, as you reach your arms forward, sweep your left leg back, straighten your right leg. Feel both ends moving towards opposite directions. Drop the left shin to the ground. Let's come into a low lunge. Sweep the arms down and up. Take the gaze high. Maybe even a little bit of a back bend here. Keep the integrity of the lower body. Hug the inner thighs. Keep those hips neutral. Hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Modified pyramid. Straighten out the front. Fold over the leg. Round through the spine. Elongate. And then lower the chest a little further. Again, tuck the chin around, elongate like you would for halfway lift, and lower. One more time. Round it up, lengthen, and lower it down. Couple more breaths here, feeling that nice deep stretch into the back of the right leg. Ground down through the palms, slide the right foot back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Left leg goes high. Keep the leg straight, rotate it first. Once it's rotated, then bend the knee. Re-straighten that left leg, step the foot to the outside edge of the left hand. Take the left arm up. Once you arrive, little twist. Circle out the left wrist, and reverse the circle. Rotate onto the pinky side of the feet. Left arm goes back. Little reverse Skandasana. Strong, straight right arm. Nice stretch through left hip. Breathe. Lower the pelvis down. Bend your bottom knee, your right knee. Rotate to the outer edge of the back of your mat. Take a hook of the arm. Look over the left shoulder right into our twist. This back hand is just there for a little support. Try not to lean too much weight into it. As you unwind, we take our gaze to the top of the mat. Standing split, right leg goes high. Start in neutral, then rotate the leg, take it up a little higher. Bend the knee, scorpion. Left leg stays strong and sturdy. Re-straighten out that right leg, neutral pelvis, so drop the right hip down without sinking into the left. Bend the knee in towards the belly. Scoop the belly in, round up one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing into one-legged mountain. Right knee comes through, both arms go high. Feel the length. Straighten out right leg, kick through the heel, strong through the quad. Now, as you rebend the knee, lift the knee a little bit higher, get it up towards the underarm. Really engaging through that right leg, strong and straight through left leg. Right hand adjusts to right shin. As you open the knee out to the side, left arm also goes out to the side. Now sweep the right leg out behind you, taking it to the left side of your mat into a nice little side lunge, if you will. Belly comes down, arms fly out to a T. Be sure that you have that right foot active, all the weight driving into the left heel, knee points forward, matching the toes. Reach the arms forward, a right leg sweeps back, warrior three. Imagine someone's holding onto your hands and your right foot, lengthening you in opposite direction. Point those right toes, very gently bend the left knee, lower the right shin to the ground, sweep the arms back and up, a little low lunge. Maybe with a slight back bend, so take the gaze up, maybe slightly back, without dumping the weight into the belly. Release the hands to the mat, tuck toes, lift back knee, straighten the leg, modified pyramid, so back heel stays high. Fold over the left leg. Taking our little undulations, if you will, rounding, if you will, round the spine, tuck the chin. Into an elongated spine, and with that long spine, fold a little deeper. Again, tuck and round, elongate, and fold. One more time, tuck and round, elongate, and fold. We hold here for a moment. Walk the hands forward, press down to the palms, slide the left foot back. downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And a breath out. Lift your heels high, come up high on your tippy toes, roll the weight over onto the top of your right foot. So we're stretching through the front of the ankle and the front of the foot. Now internally rotate that knee as you bend the knee. So we're bending the knee and pointing it towards the left side. You're gonna sweep that right leg across the left, externally rotate the knee, sweep it over to the right. Press the top of the foot down. Doing that again. Rotate the knee in. Travel the foot towards the left side. As we do this, we are shifting our weight forward. Rotate the knee out. Take the foot over to the right. So now we're in a plank pose. Hold here. Press down through the foot. If it's too much, you can always come to the bottom of the foot instead. But we are going to keep this weight active and dropping into the top of the foot. So it should be a nice stretch right now. We're going to continue that, lowering the shin down to the ground and taking the right arm up. Breath in, breath out. Plant the right hand down, re-lift the right knee up. We're still on the top of the foot if you can handle it. If not, bottom of the foot is fine. And start to slowly slide the left foot forward. Plant the foot, rotate the right leg to neutral to parallel. We're in a forward fold, really getting a nice stretch onto that top of that foot. And extend the right leg back. Whew, that was a nice release. Standing split. Rotate the leg. So actually rotate. Take the leg a little higher. Bend the knee. Scorpion. Let's grab the foot now with the left hand. Get into that quad. So squeeze the heel towards the bottom. Actively press the knee higher and press the foot into the hand. So you have a dual action here. Begin to bend your left knee. Lower the right shin down to the ground. Take a seat. Right hand now to the outer edge of the left foot. Left leg straightens, a little compass. Rotate the chest. You can keep a hold of this bottom foot with the left arm, or if you'd like, you can reach it out. If you want to take your gaze over to the back, that's fine too. Now with a straight lifted leg or bent, we'll take it across the body, plant the foot right into a cow-faced legs, sweep the arms up. Hands to heart center, flex your feet. As you bring to the hands to the heart, press into both feet, lift the pelvis up, rotate all the way around to the front of the mat so you're in a twist. Both legs straight, gaze over the right shoulder. Zip the belly in. Drop the arms down, sweep them all the way up towards the sky. Take the gaze high. Fold forward, bring your hands down to the mat. We're still in our twist. It's a really nice stretch on the outer right leg. Adjust your hands so they're shoulder distance apart. Begin to bend both knees, bend both elbows, taking an Ekapada arm balance. Right leg onto the arm, shift the weight, extend the legs in opposite directions. Lift the right leg off of the left arm. So now we're just on the right arm. We're switching the legs. Right leg goes back, left foot forward into extended side angle. Right arm sweeps overhead, left hand down the mat if that feels okay. Reverse warrior two. Right arm drops down, left arm moves high. A nice familiar foundational pose. Round it all the way down, left hand inside the left foot, right arm forward again for that extended side angle. Let's take that 2 more times. So reverse it, tuck the chin around it, sweep it forward, side angle. One last time, reverse it. This time, as you tuck and around right into another Ekapada, left arm sneaks under left leg. Shoot that left leg forward, shoot the right leg back. Plant the right foot, 3-legged down dog. Send the left leg high. Rotate, bend the knee, open the hip. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Let's flip our dog, taking a nice stretch through that front body. Wild thing. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Lift the heels high, roll over, weight onto the left foot, so the top of the left foot. Pause here. Stretching a lot through that leg. Remember too, if it's too intense, just add a bend into the knee. You can add more intensity or less, depending on what you need in this moment. Now, we're gonna keep weight onto the top of the foot, and we're gonna draw a little spiral along our mat. So rotate the knee in, take the toes, slide them to the right edge of the mat. Rotate the knee out, slide the toes to the left side of the mat. As you do this, you are shifting your weight forward into your hands. Rotate the knee in, slide the toes to the right, rotate the knee out, slide the toes to the left. Hold here. So you should now be, let's call this a wide runner's lunge, but we're on the top of the foot. If it's too much, go onto the ball of the foot, that's fine. Start to slowly lower the left shin to the ground. Left arm goes up, take a little twist. Strong with the back leg. Plant the left hand down, adjust yourself, lift the left knee up, hold here. Now this one, use the strength of the belly to slide the right foot in and to rotate the left foot forward. Be very gentle with that transition, but we will arrive into a forward fold. Taking again your depth, so if you need to bend the left knee, do so. This side for me is a little more intense, so I'm going to bend that left knee. Breathe. Let's swoop that left leg high. Take it as high as you can. Rotating the hip, bending the knee, scorpion. This time we'll take the quad stretch to right hand to left foot. Squeeze the heel in. As you press the knee away, also press the foot into the hand. You'll get a more intense and full stretch through that quadricep. Keep a hold of that foot, bend your right knee, gradual descent all the way down to the ground. That left shin will come down. Once you take a seat, left hand to the outer right leg, little compass. Again, you can stay a hold of the left foot, or take that right arm out to a T, whatever feels right. Rotate the shoulder, gaze up. We didn't do much, right, for our shoulders, so be mindful. This is not my full compass, but I'm not gonna push it. So take it at your own pace. Be sure that you're mindful of what you're feeling in the body. With a straight leg or bent leg, take the right leg across the body. We're adjusting into cow face, so stack the knees. Once you arrive, sweep the arms up, take the gaze high. Bring your hands to heart center, flex your feet, press down through your feet, lift the pelvis up. Rotate to the left, all the way around to the front of the mat. Once you arrive into your twist, both legs straight, open your arms up and look towards the back of the mat. Straight, strong legs. Deep, fluid breath. Reach arms high, take a breath in. As you exhale, fold it forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Make sure they're shoulder distance apart. Plant the palms firmly. Bend both knees. We're taking our ekapada. Front leg, left leg on the arms. Shift the weight into the hands. Extend the legs opposite directions. Let that left leg float off the right arm. Switch the legs. Left leg back. Right leg forward. Side angle pose. Right hand down. Left arm towards the top of the mat. Extended side angle. So coming into just a couple of familiar postures to get out of that twisting and turning for the mind. Let's reverse our warrior. Right arm goes high. So we should be in a reverse warrior 2. Right foot forward, left foot back. Round the spine. Take it back into your extended side angle. Let's do that 2 more times. Reverse, inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, round it down, side angle pose. Last time, inhale, reverse. This time as you exhale, round it down, sneak the right arm under. Ekapada variation. Take your arm balance. Plant the foot, send the left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, scorpion, hold here. We'll be here for a couple breaths before we add one more posture to finish the sequence off. And let's flip our dog, stretch out through the front body, and our wild thing. Open up the heart, open up the chest. Return, three-legged dog, right leg goes high. Lower the foot down, downward facing dog, back to neutral, back to reset. Notice where your breath is, notice where your body is. So if you are feeling a little tired, be sure you're not sinking into the shoulders. If you're feeling a little tired, maybe you take a variation. If you're not feeling tired, that's good too, right? But just make your adjustments so we don't create any bad habits if we are feeling a little like it's too much. Lift both heels high. If you can, roll over both feet, coming to the tops of the feet. If you need to do one at a time, that's fine too. We'll take the weight into the hands, roll over and shift the weight back. So now we're stretching through both feet. Drop the knees down to the ground. As you do, round up, sweep the arms down, back and up. Take the gaze high. Flex the feet, tuck the toes. Hands to the ankles, camel pose. If there's another variation of camel you prefer, feel free to take it. But let's get into that heart center for a moment. Let's stretch the front body. Let the pelvis drop towards the heels. Keep the toes tucked. Once the hips are down, reach the arms up. Stretch up nice and tall. Lower the forearms to the ground. Shift the weight forward into your hands and your forearms. Extend the right leg, three-legged table with a forearm variation. Lift the leg a little bit higher. Rotate it open out to the side so you're actually rotating the leg. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel in. Point the toes. The left toes can stay tucked or not. We're going to transfer all the weight to our right forearm. Left hand sneaks back behind you, hooks onto the foot, and kick the foot back and up. Let's sneak the right knee behind the left. Straighten out both arms, pelvis back. Nice variation of child's pose. Have a cow face child's pose. Hips can go as far back as feels good. And let's sit the hips all the way down, round up the spine so you're seated. Take the arms up, gaze up between the palms. And fold forward. I like to take a reverse namaste here, but any other variation is fine as you compress the belly to the thigh. Really let the head go. Round up the spine. Right hand plants behind you. Left arm reaches up. Press into both feet. Lift the hips. Modified reverse or wild thing. Drop the right shin down. Look towards the back of your mat now. Same sequence towards the back. Lower the forearms. Adjust the right toes. Extend the left leg back. So we're in our three-legged table with the forearms down, with the left leg lifted. Lift the left leg a little higher and then rotate that leg. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel towards the bottom. Keep the left hand grounded. Sneak the right arm back. Grab a hold of that foot as you point the toes. Kick the foot into the hand. Lift the leg up. Steady the breath. Steady the gaze. Draw the belly in. Slowly lower that left knee behind the right. Shift the weight back. Child's pose variation with cow face legs. Go as deep as you'd like. Continue it. Lower the hips all the way to the mat if they're not there. Round up the spine. Sweep the arms high. Take the gaze up. Again, folding over the legs. I will take reverse namaste one more time. If there's a different arm variation you prefer, feel free to take it. But our goal is to start to fold forward, compress belly to thigh. Find a little more depth through the hips. Maybe even let the head drop so you can get a nice stretch through your neck. And slowly round up the spine. Release your left hand down behind you. Right arm goes up. Flex your feet. Press into your feet. Lift your hips. There's my plan. Right arm reaches towards the front of the mat. Variation of Wild Thing. Rotate the gaze down toward the left hand. Plant the right hand. Come into tabletop regular. Cow pose. Drop the belly. Lift, lengthen. Cat, round it out. Again, cow, inhale. Cat, exhale. One more time, cow, inhale. Cat, exhale. Back to neutral. Walk the knees forward. Sit down onto the bottom. Lie down onto your back. Reach your arms overhead, long body stretch. Release your arms by your sides, palms face up. We have arrived. So as you close your eyes down and we rest here, we integrate here, we now form our intention. What came through in your practice? For me, it was those little moments of clarity within the craziness, right? So we did a lot of rotational, directional changes today. And that for me represented those twists and turns in my year that were unexpected, whether they were good or not so good. But eventually they all came back to something familiar, something that was a foundational value or core belief. So what I've arrived to for my intention is that within the chaos, there's always that thread of silence, that thread of calm in the eye of the storm. And I'd like to take that feeling of calm, that feeling of being fully and completely present, no matter what's going on around me, into the next year. So with that, I allow my body to rest and give you the space to come into your own intention from your practice. And when it's time, I will guide us out. begin to awaken the body. And take any movement you need. Allow it to lead you up to a seated position. Seated with the eyes closed. Bring the palms to heart. Rub the hands, create some heat. Place the warmth of the left hand on the heart, right hand on top of the left, and bow the chin. Bow the chin into heart space, into the intention that you set. Whether it's the intention for your day or for the upcoming year, right, the new year to come. And I thank you for practicing with me, for allowing me to be a guide in your life. With love, compassion, and gratitude. Until next time, namaste. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here today, for practicing with me. Some great, exciting things coming up in the new year. We'll be doing a January challenge, so 15 minutes of yoga a day. Please look at the box below and you'll get some information on how to sign up. It will be hosted through a private Facebook group page, and that's where I'll hold the lives. I also have a retreat coming up in August, a Montenegro yoga retreat. It's August 14th to the 21st. Again, more info about that below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. It does mean the world to me, and I love to share more and new content. So if you have any requests, also comment below. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful new year. And until next time, my friends.